All right, this is a Permobil F5, very hard to come by. The F5s are very hard to come by just because of the price point, and they don't build that many. These are the top of the echelon in quality and speed and everything. So this is the F5. This one has 2 miles, so you heard me right. This chair is practically brand new. It has 2 miles on it, and this chair is fully loaded, okay? This chair has the 14-inch seat, not 12, not 10, not 12, 14-inch. So it has a 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. It also has the high-speed motors to 7.5 miles an hour. Okay, so this chair is equipped with the high-speed motors of 7.5 miles an hour, 14-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs. Also, it has a little bit of interior tilt, meaning the seat can tilt forward just a little bit to help you get out. A very small interior tilt, but it's on there. So it's 5 electrical functions. As you can see, this chair is practically new with only 2 miles. I'm going to mention one thing about this chair. The cover on the opposite side, this little plastic cover on the opposite side is missing. We ordered one, it was cracked, so we took it off. So when we showed you the other side, this little plastic cover that goes over the motor, you'll see the motor actually on the other side in the suspension when we go around. That cover is ordered, we'll have it here next week. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the seat lift. When you make the seat go up, or any of the functions over here, you can use the joystick or you can use the switch box. I like to use these because it's quicker for me. So if I hold the button forward, the seat starts going up. When the seat is down, you're going to be roughly at 22 inches. So if you add 14 inches, you'll be at 36 inches by the time you're all the way to the top. And the nice thing about this chair, when you're all the way to the top at 36 inches, you can still drive this chair at a good speed. So now this chair is elevated, and if you watch, you can see, I can't show you how fast it goes elevated in here, but you can just see that it does move pretty good. And that's the seat elevator right there. And while I have the seat elevated, let's talk about the base right here. We've got, this is called a front wheel drive. That's what the F stands for. It stands for fantastic. No, it's not for fantastic. It's for, it could be, but it's front wheel drive. F stands for front wheel drive. F5, 14-inch wheels here. Really good for inside and also very good for outside, because all the weight of the chair, which is over 400 pounds, plus if you have a 200-pound user, that's 600 pounds, all the weight is transferred right here onto the bottom of your wheel. So it gives you really good traction if you're going to be in the dirt or in the grass. This chair also has 8-inch caster wheels in the back. It has a super fantastic suspension. You can see the suspension in the front, you can see the suspension. There's 2 sets of suspension. You can see the suspension moving when I move down on the back of the seat. You see the suspension moving? You got front and back. You have the same thing on the opposite side, okay? You have a motor that comes right over here. The motor starts here and it goes all the way this way and it comes directly into the wheel. If I was going to push this chair right now, well, it's in gear, I can't push it. But if I turn the power off, and you can see the lever right here, you can see the little emblem. If I push this down, the motor was disengaged. I can move it now, see? You have to do both motors on both sides. Okay? That's how you put it in neutral, and you want the power off, because if you leave the power on, if you're in neutral, you might have some resistance still in the motor. Turn the power back on, make sure you're back in gear. So you got the suspension, we've got an anchor point here to tie your chair to your lift or to your van, and you have another anchor point right here in the front. This is where you would hook up to your van if you need to transport this chair, okay? There's also other features in this chair. This chair also has a full lighting package, which we'll cover in a few minutes. So now I have to turn the power back off, because whenever you put it in neutral, you have to reset the joysticks. Now I'm going to start it over again, and now we're going to be able to work again with the chair. All right, now I'm going to bring the seat back down. And while the seat's going down, we're going to talk about the swing away joystick. This is a swing away joystick. It takes away from the front, it goes to the side. If you're left-handed, we can take all this joystick and move it on the left side, and it would still swing away on the left side, okay? So that's your swing away joystick. As I said, this chair is fully equipped, okay? So now, the next thing I'm going to show you is electric tilt. The electric tilt is the base right here, this base going back. So when the base goes back, it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back with it at the same time, because they're connected. So this is the electric tilt. This is as far as it'll go. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is the electric legs. The legs are electric and they can be adjusted. So if you're 5 feet tall or 6'2", we can adjust the length of these legs. So if you wanted some good circulation, this will be extreme. But you could be halfway tilted, and some of you have been watching my videos, you already know what I'm doing right now. You guys are pro at this now. So if you're halfway tilted, your legs are still going to be higher than your body if you want to bring your leg down, okay? I'm going to move the chair back a little bit. All right, so now where was I doing? All right, I'm going to leave the legs up. The next thing I'm going to show you is the electric recline. Let me bring this seat back down. I'm going to bring the seat flat. Then I'm going to do the recline. The recline is just the back right here going back by itself. Nothing moves but this portion right here. That's called the electric recline. And if you notice, the arms flip up on both sides. So if you're transferring from the side, the arms can flip up. Because a lot of you transfer with boards or you get next to your beds. So this is a full recline. That's what it would look like if you were reclined, your legs up, and if you were 6'3", because right now it's set up for a tall person. But we can adjust all these sizing for you. You just give us a call, give us your height, your weight, and we can work with you. So right now I'm going to bring the legs down. I'm hitting 2 buttons at once right now, so you can do 2 functions at once through the joystick if you want to do one motion. So if you're outside, make sure you leave your legs. Make sure you leave your legs out so you have more room under here. Okay? So that way there. So, okay, let me show you something else. All right, so now your seat is level, okay? That's your driving position right there. That's your seat lift. I'm going to bring it back down. I just want to make sure it's all the way down. All right, so this chair has what's called the anterior tilt. Right now we're level. Watch this, it'll tip forward, watch. So it's not a lot, but it's enough, okay? That's called the anterior tilt. It has a little bit of anterior tilt. I wouldn't say a lot. I'm going to bring the back down. Whoop. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to bring it back flat, level. There you go. That's your recline. Pretty phenomenal chairs. Also this chair, let me turn around, let me just see the other side. This is the side that's missing the fender right here. So there's your motor right there. This is a really good view. There's your motor going to the wheel. There's your neutral level. And look at that suspension. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is a great suspension. And it's adjustable by moving these rings. If you needed to more suspension or less suspension, you could do it with these rings right here. Okay? Also, this chair is equipped with factory lights. So let me turn the lights on. You can see them. These are real lights. Okay? These are not just, these are real good lights. You can see the back lights, and it also has flashers on that side, flashers on this side. It has hazard lights, and we can turn the lights off. So it's got factory lights. All right, let's turn the lights off. Let me get my tape measure. The seat size right now on this chair, the way it's set up now, is 18 by 22 deep. So 18 wide, so it was probably a 6'2", 6'3" person who had this chair. But we can adjust these seats. We can make them smaller, larger, we can adjust. It's got a nice wide back of 18 inches over here. Also on this chair, I'm going to move this so you can see it, you have a USB port right here. So if you need to charge your phone, the USB port right here, under this leg right there. The cushion is removable. This is a real expensive cushion with gel. This is gel back in here, and this is foam in the front. You have a safety belt, Permobil safety belt right here. As I said, you have the flip-up arms on the back of the chair. We've got the headrest, which is fully adjustable again. You've got two hooks over here if you want to carry a bag or a backpack. Also with this power chair, back here where my hands are at, right under here, is a power button. When we ship these chairs, we turn the power off right over here. So when you get this chair, you need to go right here and turn the power on, okay? So in these cylinders right here, they adjust the tilt of the arm. So if I turn this arm is gonna go up like this, okay? You just gotta loosen these up, okay, and then I can turn them. It's easier to hold the arm and then turn it than try to do it with the whole weight of the arm down, okay? Then you just relock them. Okay. Real good turning radius. You can see how it turns really nicely. This is a front wheel drive, so you can see how it turns in your home. That's what you're looking at. And I'm going to leave it on this side to show you the charger. You can see the motors again, if you like to look at the motors. When you charge this chair, you can plug it right below the joystick right here and plug it into the wall. And as soon as it goes to full, the charger will quit charging. You don't have to worry about getting up in the middle of the night. The charger will stop charging once it's full. This chair has two batteries. They're Permobil batteries. They give you about 15 miles on a battery charge. That all depends on the surface, how fast you're going, the weight of the user, if it's windy. So you might get more, you might get less, but it's 15 miles is a good indicator what you're going to be getting with this chair when you have new batteries, which you'll have new batteries with this, okay? So let's recap. Let me put this baby over here. This is the Permobil F5 front wheel drive, fully loaded. This chair has 2 miles. This chair goes 7.5 miles an hour. It has the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric leg, and it has a little bit of interior tilt to tilt you forward. It does have the swing away joystick. It has the flip up arms, the safety belt, the USB port right here to charge your phone. It has the adjustable headrest, the great suspension, and it also has the headlights, like I showed you in the front and back, flashing lights, everything. This chair is fully equipped. You cannot get anything faster or better quality than this F5 right now on the market. This is just the top of the line. When we get these, we don't usually have them very long. So if you like this chair, give us a call. Hopefully we still have it when you see this video. And it's ready to go. That's what 7.5 miles an hour looks like. Let me see if I can get it full speed here. There we go. So 7.5 miles an hour. I think it's 7.4 on here, 7.3, but it's fast enough. It's so smooth. This is like riding a sofa. Should have no problem in the grass. It picks up speed actually. So it's great in the grass. And, you know, my grass is normal. I'm using my grass. So this is the F5 orange. This one's the one with almost no miles on it. I'm going to raise the seat lift on this chair and show you how, as we're talking, the seat is going up right now. I'm going to show you how I'm going to drive it with the seat elevated. Great chair. 7.3, 7.4. It's kind of sunny right now. It's kind of hard to read the screen, but it's so smooth. I think we're all the way to the top. Not quite. There we go. So now we're at the top. This is your driving speed, elevated 1.5 miles an hour, okay? So if you're driving this chair elevated, you're looking at about 1.5. This would be This would be your top speed right here. If you're going to be driving the seat elevated, please don't go outside. Just do it inside the house or in the restaurant maybe where it's flat, okay? Don't abuse it. I wouldn't want you to break the seat lift. I'm going to bring the seat back down. So this is the one that's fully loaded, 7.5 miles an hour top speed. It's got the tilt, the 14-inch seat lift, the electric recline, the electric legs, the swing away joystick, the flip up arms. It's got the USB port. It's got all kinds of stuff in the back, which I forgot what I said earlier. It's got some stuff. Top of the line, gorgeous power chair. This is the one that's missing the fender over here, which we ordered already. It was cracked in shipping, but we're ordering another fender. Beautiful chair, ready to go.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marcsmobility.com.